company, the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant, have another problem on their hands. Officials with Tokyo Electric Power more than 300 tons of highly radioactive water leaked last month out of the storage tank. The water's contents need to be considered. Managers have assigned more monitors to check for radioactive materials.
I speak unto thee this day, and I say there is absolutely no such thing as secrecy before me. For I say, when men and women will do their sins in secret, or so they imagine, I say that I, the living God, do see it all. And I say there is nothing hidden from me, and when men and women will imagine they get by, they deceive themselves. For I say it is me, the living God, who does see what it is that men do, and what it is that they do not do. Therefore I say this day, do not give way to secret sin, for I say that the same is equal to blatant sin. That is, just simply because you hide sin does not mean that it is not evident before me. And I say that I, the living God, do desire and require that you put away sin, for I give thee the strength to do so. And I say that I desire and require that you walk uprightly in me, the author and the finisher of thy faith. Now I say, if you really consider that it is me, the living God, who will give to thee tender mercy, it is me, the living God, who will give to thee the truth, the light, and the strength of who I am, I say, be thankful always. That is, be thankful that I am the one who will direct thee, correct thee, and guide thee forth, if you will but keep your vision upon me. For I say, when it is me that you will be looking unto in faith and trust and confidence, when it is me that you will be seeking to please, I say you will not give yourself to secret sin. But I say, when you allow yourself to get eyes full of adultery, then I say somehow you imagine that you get by. Now I say that I, the living God, never called my people to build altars for sinning, and yet they did. That is, they built altars to other gods, other lovers, and I say they offered their offerings upon the same. And I say that those altars in my eyes were altars for sinning, for I say that is where they transgressed against me. And I say it is possible to build altars for sinning, or resurrect others that you have put aside in your life. Therefore I say, be careful what it is that you yield yourselves unto, that you do not regress, but you continue to make progress in me. And I say, if I, the living God, have asked thee to put away a thing, I say, do not pull it back up again. That is, do not resurrect the altar for sinning and think somehow you get by on me. But I say, be adamant against sin, refusing to partake to any degree. For I say, it is me, the living God, and me alone you are meant to seek, to please, to obey, and follow after, coming forth in my life. And it is me, the living God, you are meant to please, because it is me that you love. I say, therefore, in a wayward, a vile, a corrupted, and evil generation, consider the multiplied mercies I offer unto thee. Consider likewise that you are not bound in the darkness, the evil, the iniquity that is ever present in these times. Consider likewise that I, the living God, have forgiven thee sin. Therefore do not return to the bondage of the same. But I say, each day be living in gratitude towards me, because you are given the privilege to walk uprightly in me. Now I say, there are multitudes in this wicked generation who put on their religious shows, their proud displays, and think somehow they get by. But I say that their lives are filled with secret sins, and I, the living God, do see them all. Now I say, it is only a fool who thinks he may hide anything from me, for I say that nothing is hidden from my sight. And I say that I, the living God, do not call thee to return to the bondage, the oppression of sin, and give way to the same. And I say, likewise, I do not call thee to return to attitudes that are sin before me, and take up the same, and give those things your oblation, your worship, your love. For I say, when men will have attitudes towards me that are suspicious, that are accusatory, that are negative, I say those things are sin before me. And I say to return again to the bondage of that is to return to darkness. I say this day that I, the living God, do call thee to the joy of my presence, the power, the strength, the glory of who I am. And I say that I call thee to be thankful that it is me that you can continue to look to believe, to trust, and obey. For I say it is me, the living God, you are meant to serve with all of your heart, with all of your strength, ever looking unto me. That is, you are not meant to return to the darkness, the evil, the iniquity of transgression, and remain in the same. But I say you are meant to be making progress in me, ever looking unto me as the author and the finisher of thy faith. And I say you are meant to be thankful that I do provide for thee all that you have need of time and again. For I say it is me, the living God, you are meant to be seeking to please, obey, and follow after, for I am the one who gives thee my life. And I say, if you will come forth in the truth, the light, the blessedness that is found in me, I say you are uplifted and able to rejoice. But I say, if you bow down to sin in any of its disguises, then I say you go into the darkness of the same. And I say you will find yourself separated from me because of sin. Now I say that I, the living God, do not call my people to sin, not in any form. Therefore I say, be vigilant against the same. That is, do not be seduced and enticed by the wicked one, the liar, to accept his lies and likewise sin against me. And I say, do not accept accusation against me, even when the demons would swarm me with the same. For I say, when you accuse me and abuse me in your thoughts, imaginations of evil against me, I say it is counted as sin. I say this day that I, the living God, have called my people to be aligned with me, to be faithful to me, to be directed by me. And I say that I've called my people to be thankful that it is me they can continually look unto and believe. And I say that I've called my people to be thankful that they can be brought forth in the truth, the light, the strength, the mercy of who I am. For I say it is me, the living God, who is the way of all righteousness, truth, blessedness, strength, and mercy provided for my own. Therefore I say, in a wayward, a corrupted, and evil generation, consider the multitude of mercies that I give thee, and be thankful for the same. That is, do not let the devil build up a case within your imagination whereby you think you have accusation against me or your brethren likewise. But I say instead, be ever diligent and steadfast in resisting the lies of the liar, the false accusations of the same. For I say that you do not need to incorporate sin in your life through attitudes of ingratitude that you allow the enemy to hurl at thee. But I say instead, be keeping up the shield of faith, refusing to accept those things that the devil would send at thee to cause thee to lose out with me. For I say it is me, the living God, who has indeed the way of life, the way of truth, and the way of mercy provided. And I say, if you will be coming forth in that way, then you are ever given the hope of who I am. And I say, if you will be coming forth in that way, then you are ever given the truth, the light, the strength, and the mercy that I provide. I say, therefore, this day in an adulterous, a wayward, and evil, and perverse generation, be glad, ever thankful that it is me that you serve. That is, that you can be coming forth ever directed, corrected, and guided in the truth, the light, the strength that I give thee day by day. And I say, be ever thankful that I am the one who will give unto thee the abundance of truth and light upon the path. For I say it is me, the living God, and me alone, who will give to thee such as you have need of, to be ever guided forth, directed, and corrected by me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, will be ever present unto thee, to show thee that I am indeed thy life source, to show thee that I am indeed thy mercy, thy hope, and the peace provided for thee. And I say you are meant to cling to me, you are meant to fight for truth and light, you are meant to keep in the unity of the faith. That is, by knowing that the devil loves to bring division, that the devil loves to bring separation of my people from me. And I say that the enemy likewise loves to get my people despising, undermining, backbiting, and devouring one another, rather than being unified in their faith in me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, have called thee to be unified in me, that is ever thankful to be purposed by me. And I say that I've called thee to know, understand, and realize that I, the living God, do have a purpose for all that I do join. That is, in the joining I have lessons, I have strengthenings, I have directions and instructions and guidance for the ones who are mine. And I say, when my people will see the bigger picture rather than their own little world, I say they can come forth in my way. But I say, when my people allow themselves to be in spirits of division against one another because of the lies and the false accusation of the liar, I say it is counted as sin before me. Now I say this day, do not accept the attitudes of ingratitude that the enemy would love to cover thee with and cause thee to be smothered in the same. But I say instead, be thankful each day that it is me, the living God, who does purpose thee in the truth, the light, the strength of who I am. And I say, be willing each day to fight the good fight of faith, to endure steadfast until the end, and be thankful unto me. That is, that it is me, the living God, that you are privileged to love, to serve, and obey. Now I say you are living in a time when men have developed the attitude of ingratitude, that is, they are lacking in thanksgiving towards me. And I say, even though they may have abundance in their lives, they never stop to thank me for the same. And I say they go on and on and on, ever ranting and raging about what it is that they think they do not have, about what it is that they think they need, about what it is that I have not done for them. And I say they do not even stop to give thanks and praise and honor and glory unto me. And I say the more that they give themselves to the attitude of ingratitude, the more negative they grow towards me. Then I say they build up a case in their minds with the help of demon forces of, oh, how mean I am unto them. But I say the truth of it is that they are mean towards me because they are not thanking me for the mercies that I've already given unto them, nor are they appreciative of the abundance of goodness that I provide in their lives. But I say they are accepting the accusations of the liar, then ventilating the same until they are separated from me. Now I say this day, do not be quick to accept the accusations of the accuser, the abuser, and give mouth to the same. For I say, if you will accept what it is that the liar is telling thee, that is, listening to demon forces rather than me, then I say you will go ranting and raging and sinning with your mouth, and with your thoughts and your evil imaginations against me. Now I say that I, the living God, do not call thee to such a mindset, but I say that I call thee to be in unity with me, in unity with my true people, ever bearing one another's burdens, coming forth in me. For I say you are not meant to live in isolation, but you are meant to live in community in me, thy Maker, thy God. That is, in the sense where you appreciate your brother, your sister, because you are one in me. Now I say this day, when the enemy does captivate your mind with how great you are, of course no one can measure up to you. But I say, when you face the reality that you are indeed a mere sinner, that I have had mercy upon, then you are not so high-minded. And I say you will realize likewise that while you have your struggles, that others have theirs likewise. And I say that you are meant to undergird, encourage, admonish one another to stay in my way. Now I say this day, be thankful for what it is that I do for thee. Be thankful for the light that I provide. Be thankful to be directed by me. And I say, be thankful that I give to thee the truth, the light, the mercy, the strength that I provide. For I say it is me, the living God, who does want you to see clearly that I am the way of life, and you must remain in me. For I say, when you deviate from the pathway that I give thee, then you are blinded by the god of this world and overwhelmed by him. I say this day, why not check out yourself and see if you match up to the attitude of gratitude that I want in my own. That is, are you giving me thanks and praise, or are you murmuring and complaining day by day? I say, are you appreciating the strength that I, the living God, do put among thee when I beset myself upon my people, or are you complaining about your brothers to where you cannot even see straight at all? I say this day, stop murmuring, complaining, and begin giving thanks and praise, and be uplifted in my joy. I say thank me in the